Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now yesterday, Raila Odinga, Mother Karua, Moses Kuria and other leaders met in Meru for a burial service, and at that burial, everyone had something to say about the other. There was a discussion about the broad-based government and the issue about opposition, which took the center stage. The biggest problem we have today is drawing the line between the minority and the majority. The unholy union between those who are holding to position of minority and the majority. It is the one that is actually tampering with our democracy and what was envisaged in our 2010 constitution. So Mother Karua had a message for Raila Odinga that now you are in a broad-based arrangement. What you need to do is just one thing. Continue with what you are doing and enter into a political matrimonial. How do you do this? Just like what Ruto did with the UDM when he did not have enough numbers. UDM party had about 9 members of parliament, 1 senator. They went into a post-election coalition agreement in order for them to give him numbers. How comes ODM party is not going into a post-election political agreement and register it with the register of political parties so that they will be in this arrangement fully, and we can be aware that when they speak, they are speaking standing on the majority side where Ruto belongs. Remember, they have not formalized the new political arrangement they have. Raila and ODM, they are leading the minority side. That means they are holding to all positions of the minority side. Minority whip, minority leader, all those committees. Wako wanashikilia. Alafu Ruto from the majority side also holding to all the positions, but they are here in that arrangement. Karua is challenging Raila Odinga to move that side, and there's a reason why she is also saying
it is also our right to disagree. And that is why I firmly remain in the opposition. I firmly remain with the people. And today we must continue questioning government, questioning its policies. We must continue saying no to abductions, saying no to executions, saying no to grand theft of public funds. When basic services are suffering, we must continue saying no to the suffering through the shashi. One doesn't even know what is what. We must continue asking for money for education. Those are the issues we would want looked into. And that's why the framers of our constitution found it fit to decree that Kenya will be a multi-party democracy, that in parliament there will be a minority side and a majority side. But when you merge the minority and majority, as is happening in the broad-based, you deny people the power to question government from a position of strength. So while blessing the broad-based for those who see it that way, I still request them to do what the law says, to enter in political holy matrimony, which is a coalition registered by the registrar of political parties, to let the vital committees sit with parties absolutely not in government, so that we are able to continue having a debate that is healthy for this country. I am saying that because we are lionizing a man who lived his life well and who did things with excellence. If you are a teacher, perform your job with excellence. If you are a politician like me, perform your job with excellence, even if it means going against the grain. That's what I try to do, to stand my ground at all times. I remain a friend of Baba. He is my brother, but politically we have agreed to disagree.
This is what Mother Karua is talking about. When Opiyo Wandayi was the leader of minority, if you remember how he used to question the government, he used to criticize the failures in the government. He was serious on the checks on the balances. So he used to be that figure of the father of the opposition, defending the people, speaking for the people. Because the government at most time, they will not speak for the people, stand with the people. It will be very different. Opposition or the minority side is the one that normally take that role. Hata kama itakuwa the majority side that is not in the government, they will still do the same. So look at Opiyo Wandayi when they were in that capacity, and now Junet Mohammed under the broad-based. Junet is singing about the government. He supports everything that the government is pushing for with all his body and mind and everything. That is what Mother Karua is talking about. Mungeenda mkwe kwa hilo coalition, alafu sasa wale watabaki kwa hii other side to take up those roles, serve in that capacity, occupy those offices, and oversight this government. Hawa watu wajafana hivyo. That's why we normally say that we are in a danger, because they are leading both the government and the opposition. They are in charge, and they speak same language. Kenyans, we are doomed with these leaders. So Raila Odinga responded to this. Not Raila Odinga, by the way. At first place, Moses Kuria responded to this. And his argument is like this, that Raila Odinga did not join government to save Mount Kenya. Sikusikia statement ya Mother Karua ikiongelea Mount Kenya. Kama kuna kiongozi ambaye hajaonyesha ile sura ya ukabila as of late ni Mother Karua. Hajakuwa mtu wa kusema Mount Kenya kama vile Gachagua alikuwa anasema. But Kuria now is reducing the argument into the issue of Mount Kenya, that Raila came to save the entire country and not Mount Kenya. How did he save? Now again, he exposed Raila Odinga maybe unknowingly. Gen Zs came with the protest. This protest was a threat to William Ruto. Was it a protest to Kenya as a country? I don't think. But it was a threat to William Ruto. So Raila came to save the country, according to Moses Kuria, from the jaws of Gen Z by now standing with William Ruto. That is Moses Kuria's argument.
We cannot continue curing the problems of this country with the same old tactics and the same old ways of doing things. So let me correct you a bit, my senior youth leader. Yes, you talk to the people of the mountain. But let me tell you something. Raila Odinga did not come to broad-based government to save people from this region. The people, Raila Odinga came to broad-based government to save this country. And that is a whole difference. When we had problems with Gen Z, and you know what happened. Raila Odinga, he had two options. He had kibiriti, a matchbox, and a jerrycan of petrol. And he had water on the other hand. It was his right to choose any. He could have chosen the jerrycan of petrol na kibiriti na kuchoma Kenya iendelee kuchomeka. But he said, to what does it benefit me? To wish the house of a neighbor to burn, ndio apate hasara, knowing I'm the neighbor and the fire will catch even my own house. So he chose yet again. He bent backward yet again to save this country. And Baba, let me assure you that history will judge you kindly for choosing the right thing for country. And I want to assure you personally, pahali utaenda ndio nitaenda mpaka tuungamishe hii Kenya na tusonge mbele pamoja. Unajua mimi Senator Oburu hapo Juma nilikuwa champion ya ukabila na nikaokoka. Unajua kuna bahari nilisoma ya kwamba that every angel has a past and every sinner has a future. That is what I want to wonder. Na niulize, nimesikiza dadangu Mother Karua akisema we are going to condemn abductions. Yes. Even some of us who are in government, we have condemned abductions. We are going to condemn corruption and all those things. Let us condemn all those things. And let us support everything. But let us not return this country to tribal divisions.
There are Kenyans who feel that they were betrayed by Raila Odinga for joining William Ruto to save him from the jaws of Gen Zs. Kuna wale wana feel hivyo. And there has been that betrayal tag as of late on Raila Odinga that ulienda kusimama na William Ruto. Na sisi tulikuwa tumekataa zile vitu alikuwa anafanya. Tukataka tumuondoe ikiwezekana. Alafu tukuja na serikali ambayo itakuwa ni mpya. But Raila saved William. So could you expose Raila Odinga? Raila has come also out to argue on this matter. They are not in a broad-based government. They are in opposition. That even opposition and the government can play, the majority and minority can also play the same role of oversighting the government. That is what has been envisaged in our constitution. The question is that what is happening? What we know is that the majority leader speaks for the executive. Wakileta any bill in the parliament, his role has been always pushing for those bills to pass, but not defending the people. So how do you agree with Raila Odinga's position?
Sasa mimi nafurahi rafiki yangu Martha Karua tumekuwa naye kwa muda mrefu. Tena sisi uchaguzi uliopita tulikuwa na Martha. Tumezuru naye eneo hii yote kila mahali tukitafuta kura. Lakini baadaye yale yalifanyika mnajua? Si mnajua? Sasa tukasema sasa yale yaliyopita. Nchi mpaka endelee mbele. Sivyo? Kwa hivyo kama nchi iko na shida tunatatua. Uchaguzi mwingine itakuja 2027. Ikifika wakati hiyo watu wanaingia kwa kiwanja. Lakini kati hapa mpaka pale mpaka nchi endelee. Kama sivyo Kenya inaweza kuteketea. Ikiteketea watu wote watapoteza. Sio wote watapoteza. Kwa hivyo hakuna makosa. Yale sisi tumefanya, sisi mimi asijaenda kwa Ruto. Yeye alikuja kwetu. Lakini tulisema sisi tuingie kwa serikali. Lakini mpaka tutatue shida hii ambayo iko hapa sasa. See, this new constitution is not the constitution that we had. It is not a Westminster constitution. The Westminster constitution is clear. There's a government and opposition. Front bench and back bench. Lakini hii separate legislature, executive na judiciary. Bunge ni bunge. Bunge yenyewe si ati ya serikali na upinzani. Iko majority and minority. But all of them are oversighting the executive. So you're not going into executive. Sisi tumesema tuko katika bunge, tuko upinzani. Tuko upinzani, we are oversighting the executive. The whole parliament is oversighting the executive. It's not part of the executive.